Hello everyone, it's Cleofe again and welcome to Crafting Shed. This is the tutorial of square number 7 in my motif square challenge. It's my compilation of square motif tutorials for myself, but I put them up in YouTube to share with everyone. For this motif, I was excited about this one because from the graphics alone, I was intrigued with how the shell design is going to come out once it's crocheted. And it did not disappoint. Definitely one of my favorites, especially when using different colors. I think it would enhance the scallop designs and will be more dramatic. Now let's get started. I'm using size 4 medium weight yarn, size G 4mm crochet hook, a pair of scissors, and blunt needle. Let's start with a knot and begin round 1. Chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the first chain we're going to do 14 double crochets. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Then join with a slip stitch in the 4th chain of beginning chain 4. Right here. Pull the tail to tighten the round. So this is how to end round 1, and this is what round 1 looks like. Round 2, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 5 double crochets in the next stitch right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, slip stitch in the next 3 stitches. So slip stitch here, 1, 2, and 3. Then repeat the pattern. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet in the 5 double crochets in the next stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, slip stitch in the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2, and 3. Repeat the pattern. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 5 double crochets in the next stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, slip stitch in the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, then last repeat, chain 3, 5 double crochets in the next stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Then just slip stitch in the last stitch right here. Then end with slip stitch in the first stitch of the round. And I'm gonna pull the yarn to get a tail and cut the yarn because for round 3 we will start at the center of one of the shells. So this is what round 2 looks like. Round 3, we will pick one of the shells and locate the center stitch right here and join a fresh yarn, and we will start at this stitch with chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 double crochets in the same stitch. So another shell on top of the shell. So this is 3, 4, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, then double crochet in the stitch in between the shells right here where we slip stitch in the prior round. Then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 5 double crochets in the center stitch of the next shell right here. So 5 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then repeat the pattern, chain 3, double crochet in the stitch in between the two shells right here. Then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 5 double crochets in the center stitch of next shell right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Repeat, chain 3, double crochet in the center stitch in between the two shells, chain 3, and 5 double crochets in the center stitch of the next shell right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet in the center stitch of in between the two shells, then end with chain 3 and join with a slip stitch in the third chain of beginning chain 3. So this is how to end round 3, and this is what round 3 looks like. Round 4, chain 1, single crochet in the same stitch, then skip the next stitch and shell in the next stitch, which is 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then skip the next stitch and single crochet in the next stitch right here. And this is what it looks like. Skip the next chain 3 space and shell in the next double crochet stitch right here. So shell again is 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then skip the next chain 3 space and single crochet in the first double crochet stitch right here. Then repeat the pattern. Skip the next stitch and 7 double crochets or shell in the next stitch, which is 7 double crochets. So I'm doing 7 double crochets right here. Skip the next stitch and single crochet in the next stitch. This is what it looks like. Then continue, skip the chain 3, shell in the next double crochet stitch, which is again 7 double crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Skip the chain 3 and single crochet in the first double crochet stitch of next shell. Skip the next stitch, shell in the next stitch, which is again 7 double crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Skip the next stitch and single crochet in the next stitch. Skip, single crochet here. Skip the chain 3 and shell in the next double crochet stitch right here, which is again 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Skip the chain 3 space, single crochet in the first stitch right here. This is what it looks like. Continue, skip, shell in the next stitch, 7 double crochets. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Skip the next stitch and single crochet in the next stitch right here. Then skip the chain 3 space and do our last shell in the double crochet stitch right here. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Skip the last chain 3 space and join with a slip stitch in the first single crochet. So this is how to end round 4, and this is what round 4 looks like. Round 5, we will start at the corner right here. So in this corner, find the center stitch which is right here, and join a fresh yarn. Then start with chain 3, insert in the same stitch, yarn over, pull through. Start with chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 double crochets in the same stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4. Double crochet in the next 2 stitches, so right here, 1 and 2. Then chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to go to the next shell right here. Skip the first 2 double crochets of this shell, and then double crochet starting here in the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, and 3. Then chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Moving on to the next shell right here. Skip the first stitch right here and double crochet in the next 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Then in the next stitch, 5 double crochets right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all in the same stitch. Then double crochet in the next 2 stitches, 1 and 2. And this would be the corner of this round. This is what it looks like. Repeat the pattern, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Move on to the next shell and skip the first 2 double crochets and double crochet in the next 3 stitches starting here, 1, 2, 3. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and go to the next shell. Do the corner stitch again, skip the first double crochet in the next 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Then 5 double crochets in the next stitch right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 all in 1 stitch. Then double crochet in the next 2 stitches, 1 and 2. And we just did the second corner. This is what it looks like. Repeat the pattern, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Move on to the next shell, skip the first 2 stitches, double crochet in the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, and 3. Chain 4. Then the third corner in the next shell, skip the first double crochet stitch, double crochet in the next 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Then 5 double crochets in the next stitch right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double crochet in the next 2 stitches, 1 and 2. And this is the third corner. Then last repeat, chain 4, go to the next shell, skip the first 2 stitches of this shell, double crochet in the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, and 3. Chain 4. Then go to the next shell. We're about to end the round. Skip the first stitch of this shell and double crochet in the next 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Then join with a slip stitch in the third chain of beginning chain 3 right here. So this is how to end round 5, and this is what round 5 looks like. Round 5 is the last round, so I'm just gonna pull the yarn to get a tail. Then weave the ends, sew it in the last stitch right here to get that invisible join. And then hide the stitches in the back. Weave in the back right here. And then for the beginning tail, I like to pull it tightly to close off the center. And we're done. This is now what the piece looks like, all cleaned up and all done. If you're new to my channel, please check out my other videos. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you like this video and please subscribe.